Hey guys, and welcome to the newest episode of Modified Tile Bag and Board Scrabble. Today we'll be modifying the board, and what I'm going to be doing is reversing the polarity of all of the bonus squares. What I mean by that is that word scores are now going to become letter scores and vice versa, and triple squares are now going to become double squares and vice versa. So the most potent bonus squares in regular Scrabble, namely the triple word scores, are now going to be the least potent squares, the double letter scores, and vice versa. Similarly, the triple letter scores are now going to be double word scores and vice versa. So it's sure to be a high-scoring game because there are going to be tons of triple word scores all over the place, but I'm sure it's going to be quite interesting, so without further ado, let's let the chaos begin. Alright, looks like I'm first, and what do I want to do here? So it's, as you can see, a pretty wild board. There are all these red squares, which as usual are the triple word scores, and the thing is, if I make a normal looking play, like I guess Wincey, W-I-N-C-E-Y would be my highest scoring play. So probably here or something like that. The thing is, like this E is in a really scary position because if Quackle just covers these two triples, then that's a triple-triple right there. That's like a potentially three-letter triple-triple. And that could even be over 100 points. Well, probably not a 3, but like a longer word could be over 100 points. Or if Quackle gets a 7, that covers 3 triples, that's a triple-triple-triple. That's times 27. And that's going to score a mammoth number of points. So well into the hundreds, maybe even 300 or 400, depending on what tiles Quackle uses. So I need to be extremely careful. So Wincey here is probably a little safer, just because it's a little bit harder to get a triple-triple-triple through an I. How many points is that? So the W is on a triple word, or triple letter, and then the E would be on a triple word. So that's 12, 13, 14, 17, 18, 22. That's 66, which is a bit. It's not a ton. I wonder if I'm supposed to maybe just play Wincey here, because it's a lot more defensive. Right, also the C can't be overlapped, which is nice at least. It's a lot less points. 4, 5, 6, 9, 12, 16. I mean, it's 48 as opposed to like 63. It's a pretty big sacrifice, but it's not a big, like a huge sacrifice. I think the nice thing is too, right, about this, I opened 2 spots, and again, the C can't be overlapped, so now, if Quackle, say, plays through the C, I should at least be able to play through the Y and vice versa. So I think this is reasonable. Let's do that and see what happens. I drew bleeped. Okay. And Quackle is going to play Zist. Fair enough. So that's 126. Like I said, points are going to be large in this game, or scores are going to be very large. And I don't think bleeped is going to play now, unfortunately. But I can play... I could play, I guess, cleaped here. I don't know if I can triple-triple other than this. This is a good amount of points. I mean, this is, what, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11. That's 99. So, I mean, that's gotta be well worth it. I don't know what else. I guess I could also play... What can I even play, though, through the C that doesn't start with the C? It's not that easy to do. Like, this rack, other than bleeps, doesn't make all that many words. And I think I have to go there. I mean, I guess I could also double-double through this end with, like, blend, but that's just not that many points. I think cleaped is kind of forced. I need to score. Yeah, that's 99. Alright, we get a nice draw here. I have baloney, maybe, or tabbouleh or something like that. I guess there's also obeyable through that E. Jived for 93 points comes down. Okay. So I see baloney through this end, leaving a blank. That's not bad. That's a double-double, so that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12, 48. That's 60. 60 points leaving a blank. That is not bad. Tabbouleh from this T doesn't fit. Zisti or Zist, I don't think I have anything there. Posably, that's not a word. Anything from this D? I don't think so. I guess I could also play Joey, but that's only 42. That's a lot less than baloney. I guess I could also just play Boney. That's only, what's 8 less. AL blank is probably a little bit of a better leave. And it also doesn't give back quite as much with the B in the triple-triple line. Although I am at a bit of a deficit, so opening it up. Oh, I also, actually, wait a minute. I have Y-clept. Oh, shoot. Okay, hold on. Baloney, oh man, that would be epic if baloney fit here. Oh, NI, that's such a shame. Hold on, this definitely changes things, because now I can triple. Oh, belay. Bam. That's like, oh my gosh, that's a lot of freaking points. Look at this play. Because belay is a triple, and then I get Y clipped on the triple. That's probably 150 right there. Do I have a bingo, though, ending in Y? I don't think so. Yeah, I don't see anything else other than baloney. Yeah, this is a lot of points. I'm going to say this is probably at least 150, right? Yeah, 144. That's still a lot of points. That's got to be correct. Alright, so I think we're about done with the triples for now, but I think this game is far from over as far as scoring goes. And alright, a bit of a break from scoring there. Only 33 for Zhao. And we take the lead. We're up 39. I have foliage, which does not appear that it's going to play. But that's fine, because I have Fovea for a lot. Again, another double here. This is a nice looking play. That's 44, 54, 61, I believe. Pretty good, keeping GI blank. Doesn't really give too much back. I guess it does give back some hooks, which could maybe lead to a bingo on this triple. But it's, all things considered, not that risky. I don't think I have any playable bingos here, so I'm going to go ahead and do it. Ooh, this is a promising looking rack. Quisling or something. It's going to depend on what Quackle gives us. I'm up 100, so I'm in a very good position. Like I said, triple... Oh, wow. That definitely changes things. Quackle blows the board wide open with Stooge for 21 points, putting an O in the triple line and an E in the double line. Wow. Well, first of all, do I have a triple? Mosking and bosking are not words, unfortunately. Quotings is not a word. Alright, I see questing as a bingo. That's what? 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 21, 92 points. So, not too bad. I could also, though, just play Squeg. Because that's a double. That's actually 60 points. So, 60 versus 92, but the 60 keeps IN blank. Which is probably worth the sacrifice. I mean, IN blank is probably worth about 32 in regular Scrabble, and I have to imagine in this game where there's triple word scores all over the place, leave values are inflated, so if it's worth 32 in regular Scrabble, it's probably worth more here. Especially with that triple line through the O open. So, I feel like Squeg is probably better than questing. I also have, I don't think I have anything there, but I want to watch out for this spot here with like IST. I almost have questing there. If XE were a word, for instance, then questing would be a gigantic number of points because that would be a double and get all those overlaps. So nothing there now, but I need to keep an eye on that spot. Yeah, I don't see anything other than questing. I don't think I have any sevens. Quisling doesn't work. Quashing. Once again, quotings is not a word. Yeah, I think I'm going to go ahead and play Squeg. I feel like it's better than bingoing immediately with questing, I'm pretty sure. So let's go ahead and do that. Alright, that's a pretty good draw. Have, what do I have? I guess I have Udemon through that O, which isn't a triple, but still a bingo. Alright, Quackle plays Aviator through it. Oh, I'm up a lot. I didn't even realize how much I'm up. I'm up 100. Okay, so I definitely want to start playing defensively. If I can. Do I have anything through this A? That's the first order of business to determine if I have anything, especially a triple. The answer is probably no. Unidead doesn't work. I need another E, not an A. I don't think I have anything. I'm not going to have anything paralleling Squeg, because the problem is I need an I to overlap both of these, and I only have one I. I mean, I could have something with OI or something, but I don't have an O, and I'm not going to be able to use the blank there. So nothing there. I mean, do I even have any bingos, actually? I must, right? Because there's also Foveas and Foviae and Fovial. How about Fovial? That's Aliund Unideal. Neither of those fit. Yeah, I actually don't even see a bingo yet. Hold on. There's got to be a bingo here, right? Like, there absolutely has to be. I'd be dumbfounded if there's not. Or even something on the right, maybe? So what sevens do I have? Unaided doesn't fit. What else? Unideal Allende, unaimed, also doesn't fit. Unaired, urinide. It's just like all these sevens start with a U. Oh, audient. Audient? Does that fit? I don't think so. Audient insinuated through this T doesn't work either. UVW XYZ. Yeah, I don't actually, amazingly, I don't think I have a bingo here. I know that sounds wild, but I'm just not seeing it. So I think what I should do then is, assuming I'm not missing a bingo here, which would be pretty embarrassing, I guess I could try to burn the blank for a non-bingo double-double, but that's probably not worth it. I think I want to block that A, just in case Quackle got a triple-triple, because I have this big lead with a blank. So I think Dewey is prudent here. Doesn't score a ton. It scores like 20. But it blocks the triple-triple. It keeps a fantastic lead in AE and blank, and I'm still up 100 plus points. Like, I should be in extremely good shape after this play. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay, I have Zebrano here with a blank B. Might be the only 7. So I once again might not have a bingo, but at least I have the Z, which should hopefully allow me to score well. Quackle plays Tick over there on the left for 20 points, so not a huge score either. And, alright, do I still not have a bingo? Because, yeah, I don't think Zebrano is going to play. Any other... How about something to this D, actually? Wait a minute. Blazoned? No. Organized is too long. Do I really not have a bingo here either? I would be surprised, but I guess it's possible. Something with Fovier. Yeah, I don't see any other 7s other than Zebrano, which, like I said, doesn't play. I guess, though, I still have decent options. I can play Azon, that's 39, so it's not bad. Like I said, I'm still up 100 points. Oh, I have EU also, so I can play Zan. I kind of like keeping the E, though, especially with Fovier there. Like, if I can draw a bingo there, that'll pretty much put the game out of reach. I don't have Tarzan without burning the blank or something that scores a ton there in a double-double. I think Azon is fine. Doesn't give anything back. It scores 39. Keeps AER blank. Like, sooner or later I'm going to hit a bingo, you have to imagine. Alright, well, that ought to bingo, right? I mean, I've got side road to this D, if nothing else. But there's probably something better, I would have to imagine. I guess we'll see what Quackle comes up with. Wii for 21. Wow, interesting. So, obviously I have stuff on the left, too, now, like radioed. Do I have anything with Fovier or Fovial? So, Dario doesn't work. Roadies, radios. Radioed. There aren't as many 7s as you'd think with this rack. Aneroid. Avoider, Avidire, Exordia. Oh, Exordia! There it is. Okay. Finally got to the X in the alphabet and found it. Okay, there it is. Yeah, that should be like 80. That's got to be my play. Alright. Yeah, 86. And another pretty nice draw here. Nathan with a G. Probably not going to get a G, though. Or the pretty cool Xanthine with an X, but the X is already played. Talon by Quackle. That's a nice insertion. It's a double-double for 36. I mean, I'm up almost 200, so this is kind of turning into a bit of a blowout. But I should be in good shape here as long as I don't do anything stupid and open a triple-triple. Hin is not bad. Keeps AENT. It's like 25 points. There's this triple-triple, or not triple-triple. There's just this triple open by this N and also this O. But they're not that dangerous, and I don't think I really have all that much to do over there. I don't think I can hit this AN, really, for any points. Antenna doesn't work. I don't have anything much starting with an I. So yeah, I mean, I don't mind Hin. Like I said, scores okay. It scores like 25. Keeps AENT, which is a great leave. It also is a nice flexible leave so that if Quackle does decide to blow open the board, which it probably will at some point, I should ensure that I've got a fairly well-balanced rack to respond to whatever it might do. So, yeah, let's play Hin. I have Trepang on my rack, which it's probably not going to play, but maybe it will if Quackle opens, which it doesn't. I can just play Pang there, and that's a lot, because this is a triple letter score, so that's like 50 if I just play Pang. I mean, yeah, because Trepang doesn't quite fit on the left either, making Aw or U, so I don't have a bingo that plays. Yeah, I mean, I don't see anything wrong with just Pang. Like I said, it's around 50 points. Yeah, it's 51. Give me an A for Hitmaker. Ah, there's no A's left. Never mind. That would have been nice, but not going to happen. And yeah, I mean, this is turning into a blowout. I've got 631. Quackle only with 413. Wow, I don't know, is Quackle just drawing really badly? Or I'm not sure if Quackle is managing this board particularly well either, but it does seem like Quackle is having some tough draws as well. After the first couple of plays, Quackle got 126 and 93 to start and jumped off to a lead, and then hasn't scored more than 36 in the 8 turns since, which is actually kind of unbelievable, especially on this board. So, I don't know, maybe this board is not actually all that much better after the first couple of turns. That's what I'm realizing. I think it still is, just with all the double-double lines and stuff, and the triple letter scores. It is probably better, but it's the biggest difference, I think, is on the first couple of turns, like we saw. Those turns just really start setting the tone for the game. Alright, well, I'll just play something with How. I guess Hiker. It empties the bag. Do I care? I mean, I'm up so much. It's not like there's anywhere to triple-triple or cause major damage. Quackle could bingo out to this D with Mustelid or Relisted or Mustard or any number of things, though. So maybe it's more prudent to just play Hike and leave one tile in the bag in case Quackle were to bingo out. It's probably a little bit better for spread, just so that if Quackle does bingo, I get one more turn. The R is only 3 more points, and keeping it is fine. So I guess I'll just play Hike. Alright, well, I guess if an R is in the bag, then Quackle will have Mustard, so that'll sort of validate my decision, and Quackle fishes off an R. So Mustard is now a threat. I do need to block it, I just need to figure out how. I don't think I have any double-doubles to this AN. I'd also need to be very careful not to say float an I for Emeritus or give some other bingo or even a triple-triple non-bingo back. So that's probably not a good option, even if it were to exist, which I don't think it does. I guess I could play Miri. Right? Yeah, because Emeritus doesn't fit. Yeah, I don't want to do that, though, because that gives back Muter for a lot on the H column here. So I don't think that's a good play. It's actually not that easy for me to go out in 2, because this board is pretty constricted. The bottom is pretty exhausted, and there's a lot of space on the top that hasn't been used. So actually, how about Lyman? That should go out in 2, because yeah, I have Stir on the bottom left. And wait a minute, does this give back an out bingo? No, because Emeritus doesn't fit, and I don't think there's an 8 through the L. It would give back plays like Smelter, though, so it gives back Smelter for 45, which is a lot, but at least I'd go out in 2. Because the thing is, if I just play something shorter, then I don't think I can go out in 2. And Quackle is probably going to end up getting even more. So I think I'm still better off, most likely, just letting him get a big play and then going out in 2. So I also don't want to spend too much time here, because the outcome of the game is, of course, already decided. So let's just play Lyman. Yeah, Smelter comes down, and I do get Trims at least to go out. So that scores reasonably well. So yeah, this is probably fine. Alright, so this actually turned into a bit of a bloodbath. 713 to 482 is the final score. Yeah, Quackle barely even got more points than it would average in a regular game, amazingly, despite starting with 126 and 93. Quackle just really fizzled after that. So let's do a quick analysis here of this game. See, when I opened with Wincy, once again, I could have played Wincy here or here for more, but I think my placement is going to sim better, like I said, just because it's a lot harder to triple-triple through it. And also with the C there, at least I know if Quackle triple-triples through one of these tiles, I'll be able to triple-triple through the other. Yeah, see, it's already jumping to the top of the sim, and it seems like it's staying there. Yeah, it's a pretty significant difference. Right now it's looking like about well, actually, it's not so significant anymore, and it's actually oscillating a little bit, interestingly. So, wow, is it really better to play over here? I guess this one maybe also the logic is, yeah, okay, this one is actually more reasonable perhaps because the I and the Y are separated by the C. So once again, if Quackle uses one, I should be able to use the other. The thing is, the I is so much easier to use than the Y, and you can also even triple horizontally that way. Over here, for instance, and get a lot of points. So I don't know. I still think my placement is probably reasonable. They're simming neck and neck. But I think for just 18 points, being a little bit more safe at this part of the game is reasonable. Yeah, tough draw for Quackle here. No vowels, but at least it does get down Zist for 126. I don't think I had anything better than Cleaped. Yeah, I mean, there's just nothing that's even close to as many points. Because once again, this is a triple on this board, right? Cover this triple word score and this triple word score. And there's no other way to do that. I have to play through the C, and there's no other 6 starting with the C, or anything that has the C in the middle that would cover the triple right below and right above the C. So Cleaped, clearly best. Quackle seemingly forced to burn the blank here with Jived. Yeah, I guess there's just nothing that scores nearly as much. So that seems reasonable. Yeah, this was a play I was happy to find. Putting the Y in front of Clept to make Y Clept. And yeah, there's absolutely nothing else to even think about here. All the plays that score well are in that spot. And of course, Belay is way more than Obey because the B is another triple word. So that's a triple horizontally and a triple vertically. A lot of points, 144. That was actually the highest scoring play of the game. Yeah, Quackle, another tough draw. But at this point, I mean, Quackle is still in the game, although I'm quickly pulling away. Yeah, Fovea was another nice play. 61 points, keeping IG blank. Wow, is that really best here? I mean, I guess Quackle is already down 100. It's a lot of points. And, see, I don't know. I think I would have probably just played Urget. It's a little bit less reckless, and you still open a bingo line over here. I guess you do give back a scoring spot next to this O, or possibly through the O, which isn't ideal. Also an S-hook, which could potentially yield big play. So it's also fairly volatile. It just feels a little bit less reckless than Stooge. Like throwing this E in the middle of the double line, putting this O right here. This just seems like it's asking to get hammered with a huge play. I don't know. I think I would have played Urget here, personally. Yeah, how about here? Did I miss anything? Oh, Quango. That's 105. Yeah, see, that's more points than a similar play in regular Scrabble would be, because this is a triple letter score, not a double letter score, right? And regular Scrabble, this would probably be a double letter if you hit Quango. Well, that wouldn't be a triple word for starters, but a similar pattern where you have the Q on a double letter and the G, say, on a triple word wouldn't be 105. It would be like 75. So that's a big difference. Yeah, probably Quango is worth it. I still maintain Squeg is better than Questing because Iron Blank is so strong. But yeah, Quango also, well, it leaves the E open, but takes away the O, which is the more disastrous threat, because the triple will score more than the double by far, especially with that triple letter score in the middle. So yeah, I think I would have played Quango if I saw it, which I unfortunately didn't. I don't think I saw it at all. Even if I did, I probably wouldn't have quite registered immediately how many points it was. But yeah, I think this is actually a bit of a mistake. Quackle plays Aviator. Yeah, I guess there just isn't really much here for Quackle to do besides that. And yeah, Quackle... Oh, yeah, did I miss a bingo here? Wow, I didn't. Amazingly. I could play a Dew, but that's silly, because that gives back a potential for triple through the A. Definitely don't want to do that. Yeah, Dewey looks perfectly sound here. Keeps a great lead. Doesn't score much, but nothing scores all that much. Blocks the triple threat. I should be in very good shape. And yeah, Quackle just... Well, nothing played, huh? I guess not. Lactones doesn't fit. Elections, Telsonic. Yeah, there's just nothing here. Wow, Quackle just kept having these racks that aren't, like, horrible, but just don't bingo and don't really score. How about here? Did I miss anything? Okay, yeah. Well, I mean, obviously I'm not going to do that and just stick a Z in the middle of the triple line. Yeah, no, this is just in the double line here, too. Yeah, this is just not necessary. Yeah, my play is totally fine. It's completely safe. It still scores 39. It's not materially worse than either of these plays on static. It keeps the E for Fovea. Yeah, clearly good. Quackle finally decides it needs to open something up, but yeah, at this point, I'm not going to just keep failing to bingo. And yeah, Exordia looks best by a mile. Quackle draws the B. Yeah, again, just Quackle having all these racks. None of them are, like, so dreadful in them of themselves, but just over and over, Quackle seems to keep getting these racks that don't have a bingo and just don't score a lot. And there's really not much else to be done other than play these either plays that blow up the rack for like 36 or play these fishy plays for 20 or so. Quackle just couldn't really seem to get anything to work. Hin looks good here. Yeah, of course, no reason to do this, especially at a lead. Yeah, this also gives back some triples on the left, so I think Hin looks good. Unbar, wow, I guess there's enough of a chance I don't have a play across here, but I mean, what are the odds of that? This pool is pretty strong. I guess there's a chance maybe I don't have enough vowels, because there are only 8 vowels unseen, 23 tiles, so maybe Quackle's hoping I don't have a vowel and it hits a big play with its F. That's still not going to be nearly enough to win. At this point, I think the game is pretty much over. Yeah, Pang here just completely puts it away. Quackle's still just looking to make something happen here, but it's not able to. Hike, yeah, there's no reason to empty the bag, like I said, and allow a potential out bingo. Quackle fishes here for mustard and hits it, but yeah, it's easy for me to block. I'm curious what my best endgame was here. This is probably not it. I probably shouldn't go out into here. I should probably just play something shorter like Tan and let Quackle go out first. No, apparently I shouldn't. Apparently I should just play this. Interesting. Yeah, so Quackle, even though I give back a 45-point play, that just shows you guys in these positions. And obviously this isn't regular Scrabble, but the same principle applies, right? Like in these positions, it's just so important to try to go out before your opponent, because not only, it's not even so much here about getting the extra points from their rack. There aren't a lot of like high-scoring tiles. There's no Z or Q or X or anything like that in C. It's more just depriving them of an extra turn with which they can score points, right? Because now, with this sequence, like, yeah, Quackle gets a high-scoring play, but it's only one play. Whereas if I don't go out in 2, Quackle's going to get 2 plays, and that just gives it a lot more flexibility. So, yeah, a little counterintuitive to give back this 45-point play, which I did see. But I also get trims back, which is a nice outplay. I don't think, yeah, I didn't miss anything else. And yeah, that was the game. So, pretty straightforward. I definitely had some nice plays. I guess I drew pretty well, too. And Quackle, mostly I think Quackle just drew badly and couldn't really get anything going. Yeah, I guess it got 219 after 2 plays, and then got like 270 in the remaining 10 plays, which is really not particularly good. So yeah, pretty clinical win here. Maybe not the most exciting game strategically or tactically, but I do hope you guys still enjoyed it. There were definitely some fun plays. Like you don't see Klept getting front hooked with a Y for Y clipped very often. So some cool stuff, and I hope you guys still got a kick out of it and maybe learned a few fun new words. I would like to shout out, I believe, the multiple subs who have suggested this idea and some very similar ideas at this point. Sorry it took me a little while to make this, but I certainly enjoyed it, and I hope you guys did too, and this lived up to expectations. And of course, please do keep the new suggestions coming for modified tile bag and board Scrabble. I love reading through all these creative ideas that you guys come up with, and even if I don't get around to making all of them, I do hope to get around to making many of them at some point, so please keep them coming. And yeah, thanks again, guys, for all the support, and I will see you soon. Have a good one. Bye-bye.